Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the book addiction tag, and I was tagged by Jason's Weird Reads. And this tag was originally put on YouTube by Steph's Romance Book Talk. And this book tag is all about just how much I love my books. Is it obsessive? You be the judge. Question 1. What is the longest you can comfortably go without picking up a book? Sometimes I go a whole day without picking up a book, but I feel really uncomfortable about that. I feel not so great if I don't pick up a book every day. So I would say 16 hours is about how long I can go without picking up a book and still feel comfortable with it. Number 2, how many books do you carry on your person, physical or device? Well, I have over 200 books on my Kindle app on my phone at any given time. Usually I only have one ebook going at a time, so that would be the ebook that I would read whenever I'm on the go. So it's like one book that I have with me. And depending on how long the trip is, I might bring a physical book as well. But there's lots of options in case I finish my current read. I could just jump into another one as well. 3. Do you keep every book you buy, receive, or are you happy to pass them on to make space for more? I definitely pass them on. Most of my books get donated after I finish reading them. I am starting to get a collection of keepers. My red shelf is getting dangerously full these days, so a little bit in between, but mostly I get rid of the books I read. 4. How long would you spend in a bookshop on a standard visit? I like to check every shelf. In a used bookstore, I will check every shelf, all the way down every shelf, look at every single book. And usually it takes an hour to an hour and a half for a small bookstore to search for all of the secret hidden treasures in there. 5. How much time per day do you actually spend reading? I probably spend at least an hour a day listening to audiobooks, and I spend probably 3 hours reading on weekdays and 6 hours reading on weekend days. It's quite a bit, but it is kind of what I love to do in my spare time, so might as well. 6. Where does a task picking up a book appear on your daily to-do list? It would appear after work and chores, cooking, or whatever I need to do, and then I sit down and read the rest of the day or night. Number 7. How many books do you reckon you own in total? Include ebooks. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a big number, guys. Okay. So I have 231 ebooks on my Kindle app and Google Books and such. I have 508 unread physical books behind me. So that is a total of 739 unread books. But if I add in my 115 read physical books, that adds up to 854 books. I'm definitely okay with that. Like, I'm not lacking for options to read, that is for sure. Question 8. Approximately how often do you bring books up in conversation? My friends are not as big of readers as I am, but reading does come up quite a bit. I mean, books come up. I work at a school, so we are reading books every day. So that's every day. And probably in conversation with friends, it would be maybe once a week. And obviously with YouTube, it's a couple times a week. Number 9, what is the biggest book, page count wise, that you have finished reading? Yeah, I finished The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas, and it was amazing. And definitely worth reading the 1,462 pages, that is for sure. But this is the longest book that I have finished reading so far. Number 10, is there a book you had to get your hands on against all odds? Searched bookstores, online digging, stalking author, etc. No. I have a list of books that I keep in mind and look for whenever I go book shopping, but if I don't find them, I'm okay with that. Like, they just stay on the list and I keep looking. I mean, if the looking part is this question, then I have a whole list of things that I am looking for eventually. Number 11, is there a book you struggled to finish because you refuse to DNF? Not really. Hold on. I wasn't gonna say this one, but okay. This is a book that I finished that was kind of a struggle. I wasn't really liking the last half of it, but I finished it. But, I'm okay with DNFing. Usually I DNF books that I am not liking. But this one, it's so short that I did finish it. Number 12, what are some of your main book goals for this year? I want to have less unread physical books by the end of the year than I started with, which I am doing really well with that so far. I want to finish series, which I am terrible at, and I have not finished a single series this year so far, but hopefully soon. And I want to read my chunky books. I want to read a lot of books that are 500 or more pages this year. So those are my bookish goals. And 13, have you ever had the privilege of converting someone into a reader with incessant nagging? I don't think so. I mean, either they were a reader already. I might have almost convinced some of my friends to read the books that go along with our favorite television shows, like the Song of Ice and Fire books or the Expanse books. I did once convince a coworker to read the Vampire Academy series because she had just finished the Twilight series and liked that. And I said, well, Vampire Academy is way better and you would love it. So, and she did. And we talked about it like all the time, wherever she was in the reading process. It was pretty cool. But I don't think I turned anyone into a reader. I mean, I hope that I'm doing that with some kids at work, but I don't know. And 14, describe what books mean to you in 5 words. This is gonna be hard. long-lasting entertainment for relaxation. Yep, I guess that sums it up for me. That's what books are for me. So if you like this tag, you can hit like and subscribe. And I will be back every Tuesday, Thursday, and sometimes Sunday with another book-related video. Thanks. Bye.